Citizenship by investment, CBI, or investment citizenship refers to the legal process through which an individual can acquire the citizenship of a foreign country by making a substantial financial investment. Typically, this means investing in a local business or donating money or property to the economy of the host country. The ability to travel and work visa-free around the globe is only one of many benefits that come with citizenship. In many cases, governments exercise control over these programs in an effort to promote economic growth and attract investment from outside. So, here are the 8 best countries for citizenship by investment. Number 8. Vanuatu. Vanuatu is a paradise in the South Pacific. Its waters and lush green scenery make it a real treat to visit. Port Vila, which is the capital, has both Melanesian and French effects. The country's Citizenship by Investment program brings investors from around the world to this beautiful island getaway. Foreigners can get a passport if they donate $130,000 to the National Development Fund and show proof that they have at least $250,000 in the bank. However, there is a big problem with this CBI program. The European Union has stopped letting its citizens visit visa-free in the Schengen area because Vanuatu didn't do its homework. Despite this, the country still issued over 3,000 passports between the years. Also, even though the EU put its passport on a list of countries that need to improve their security, it can still enter around 58 countries and territories without a visa. Number 7. Turkey. Turkey is in the middle of Europe and Asia, and it has a lot of different scenery and cultural traditions. Turkey is very appealing because it has a Mediterranean coast, old ruins, and busy markets. Its Citizenship by Investment scheme shows how appealing the country is to investors from around the world today. The fastest way to get its passport is through its Citizenship by Investment scheme. To get a Turkish passport, a person must spend $400,000 in Turkish real estate. It takes about 6 to 8 months to get the passport. You could also invest in government bonds or start a business that would produce jobs for Turkish citizens in the area. For both of these options, you need to invest at least $500,000. On the other hand, investors from North America and the EU don't know much about this CBI program because it doesn't offer many benefits. However, it was not designed for them either. It caters to investors from third world countries. Still, it's a good choice for many because it lets you enter almost 110 countries without a visa. Number 6. The island of Malta. Malta is a jewel in the Mediterranean. Its archipelago is full of history, culture, and beautiful scenery. The city of Valletta has old forts and palaces that are on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Malta is a popular destination for both visitors and business people due to its pleasant climate and Mediterranean way of life. By giving citizenship through investment, the country boosts its prosperity and adds considerable value to its wealth. The requirements to obtain its citizenship were straightforward, but nowadays, due to the immense pressure by the EU, many simple methods have turned complex. However, there is still a pathway set by its government for savvy investors seeking to obtain its citizenship by investment, except that the program is now one of the most expensive and exclusive in the entire world. The minimum investment now starts at around $750,000. And aside from the main investment, the applicant must buy a residential property worth an additional $700,000. But alternatively, applicants can also lease a residential property with a minimum annual rent value of $166,000 in addition to the 2 substantial investments. A donation worth $10,000 must also be made. So evidently, this program is not for average investors, as most of the people who avail themselves of it hold a significantly large net worth. Plus, unlike the other countries mentioned in this video, the investor has to establish genuine links and reside in the country to attain their passport. On the flip side, there are plenty of benefits to becoming a multi-citizen. The first and foremost is its strong passport, which allows visa-free travel to 175 countries and territories. Second, it is a member state of the EU. This means that investors who become multi-citizens can live and work anywhere in the EU. Number 5, the Caribbean island of Grenada. The Caribbean island of Grenada is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. It has beautiful beaches and mountains. Along with a stable currency and good tax breaks, it has many benefits for both its people and investors. It is a nice place to live because it is close to the rest of the world and has warm weather. Quick citizenship by investment is available, and the minimum cost is $150,000. Investors can pay for this by donating to a government fund or buying real estate for at least $220,000. Investors don't even have to go to the country to take part in this program. Like all the other Caribbean programs, the processing time is about 4 months. With Grenada's program, you can keep your dual citizenship and live in a tax-friendly area with beautiful beaches and a great climate. You can also travel visa-free to more than 118 countries and regions. Number 4, the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic earned the nickname Nature Island of the Caribbean due to its minimal changes over time. Like other countries in the Caribbean, it has a CBI program that works and needs a donation or real estate investment of at least $110,000. The application process takes between 2 to 6 months. Some of the best things about this citizenship are the tax breaks and being able to travel to 120 places in the Dominican Republic without a ticket. Third place goes to St. Kitts and Nevis. This is one of the smallest dual-island nation in the Lesser Antilles. There are 2 islands in the Caribbean that make up St. Kitts and Nevis. The country has beautiful scenery, a rich history, and a successful CBI program. There are chances for economic growth and beautiful getaways in the Caribbean's clear waters on the islands, which are friendly places for investors and tourists. As the first country to offer a citizenship by investment program, this island nation did so in 1984. It is now one of the most popular programs, with a minimum investment requirement of $250,000 in the form of a donation. Alternatively, investors can buy property for at least $400,000 as an alternative investment option. The application process is pretty quick, and the whole thing takes between 3 to 6 months to finish. The second one is Antigua and Barbuda. The Caribbean nation of Antigua and Barbuda is home to 2 islands and is known for its beautiful beaches, diverse marine life, and storied history. The tourism industry, offshore banking, and citizenship by investment scheme all contribute to the country's diverse economy. There aren't many differences between their CBI program and other schools in the Caribbean. Other people in the main applicant's family can also get a passport. This includes grandparents, parents over 55, children under 30 years old, and brothers. To apply for the program, the person doesn't even have to move to the country. As of right now, you have to pay at least $130,000 to become a citizen. This money goes to the National Development Fund. Aside from that, the applicant can opt for other investment choices, like purchasing real estate with a minimum value of $200,000. The Henley Passport Index ranks its passport 28th, allowing people to enter 136 countries and regions without a visa. Number 1. St. Lucia, an island in the eastern Caribbean Sea formed by volcanoes, takes first place. St. Lucia has mostly won awards, like being the best place for a vacation in the world and the best place for adventure tourism in the Caribbean. Besides that, it is a part of the Commonwealth and has great air links to both Europe and North America, thanks to decades of experience from its island neighbours. The program in St. Lucia is a mix of ideas from the islands that circle it, and it has many advantages for both investors and locals. Its citizenship program has 3 main ways to pay. One way is to give $100,000 to the National Development Fund. Another option is to invest $200,000 in a government-approved real estate project. The third option is to put $300,000 into government bonds and wait 5 years. The government grants citizenship within 2 to 6 months, enabling visa-free travel to over 138 countries and territories with a combined population of nearly 190,000 people. Lucia is also the most populous CBI country in the area, and its financial and hospitality industries are very well developed. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to get more great videos.